Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, it's no secret that Saratoga is a pretty progressive city. There's a reason for the success in Saratoga. And last week we broke a story that just really kind of proves this. And joining me today is Michele Madigan, who's Commissioner of Finance in Saratoga. Welcome back, Michele.
Happy to be here, Jesse. Thank you.
You're becoming a pretty frequent guest here, you know.
I am.
You are.
I enjoy it.
And you're welcome back from vacation, too, by the way. Nice to have you back.
Thank you.
Just in time to be really in the spotlight because of a wonderful initiative that I think we got wind of it back in 2012. The idea that the city was going to work with Sustainable Saratoga and create a solar park.
That's right.
And lo and behold, if you go out on Weibel Avenue, right now you can see that something's going on out there, right?
Construction has begun.
It has. I'm right about this 2012 thing, right?
Absolutely. We started looking at this in 2012. Sustainable Saratoga came to the city, to the finance department, with a feasibility study to put a large solar array on our landfill. Mm-hmm. What a great way to repurpose your city dump, the landfill. So now, as you said, construction has finally begun on a 2.5 megawatt spa solar park, a solar array for the city.
Well, you know, anybody that has been in the city for a while, the dump that was out on Weibel Avenue for many, many years was just what it sounds like. It was a dump. And then many years ago, they decided that it had really kind of reached its capacity, right? And they did a wonderful job of covering over and planting grass and whatever. But then again, what usage does that land really have at that point? And the idea that you could put a solar array, a solar park out there is just absolutely amazing thinking. Now, again, I don't know much about 2.5 megawatts, but I do know that I read someplace recently that translates to, could be, approximately 40% of the energy needs that City Hall now has, right?
Absolutely, 40% of all the city's energy needs.
Wow.
So this could be applied to our streetlights, City Hall, the ice skating rink, anything that generates or uses energy for or on behalf of the city.
Mm-hmm. Now, if I understand it correctly, too, part of working with companies to create these kinds of parks, there are certain cash credits involved with National Grid, mm-hmm. that in other parts of the country, mm-hmm. enough solar energy is produced to actually contribute back to the grid, and you get cash and credit for that. Do you think that would be the case with this?
That's exactly how this works. At this point, I don't think any new proposals from the state offer cash credits. They're more usage credits, but because we started so early, that's exactly how it works. We will have a cash credit against certain accounts for the city that will hopefully and pretty much guaranteed to reduce energy costs on behalf of the taxpayers, of the city.
How does that work back again? Is that a tax credit to people who in the city?
So it's not a tax credit back to people in the city, but it does. It should help us save. We spend about $1.5 to $2 million a year on energy, wow. Whether it's gas, oil, different utility costs. So we expect to see a savings, a fairly significant savings, although we don't know exactly what that savings will be yet. We're not fully energized, but we expect a savings on behalf of the taxpayers. That savings can be repurposed in any number of ways.
Right, of course it is. I notice you're already using the lingo, energized.
Energized.
I think energized, I think the bunny.
I know, but that's exactly what you want to think about, energy.
That's about as far as I go. It's in construction now. When do they think the construction will be complete?
Mid to late July, fully energized, providing back those cash credits to the city against those accounts.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, you must be very excited about this.
I'm very excited. It's been a long process. This all does come out of the Governor's New York Sun program through NYSERDA with Sustainable Saratoga. We started in 2012. We had a few setbacks. We're working with Onyx Renewables. They've been a fantastic partner along with Sustainable Saratoga, and I think everyone's really excited to see this happen in their hometown, in their city.
And it certainly does fit the philosophy and the thinking of a lot of people in our community here. They're just very excited about that. You know, one other thing I just want to touch on, because we've got a minute. We've been following the Smart City Initiative, very much in keeping with the mindset of what we're talking about here with the solar park. Tonight, there is a meeting.
Yes,
going
tonight,
on, right?
6:30 in the Music Hall, which is on the 3rd floor of City
City
Hall.
Hall, yeah.
We'll have 9 presentations on various smart city topics, 3 on parking, 1 on public Wi-Fi, 1 on electric vehicles, 1 on creative maker spaces. The public is welcome to join us. There will be some media there to cover it, so if you can't attend, there'll be members of the public and, of course, all the members of the Smart City Commission.
Right. We will be there covering it because obviously this show is running during the time that the meeting is happening.
Right.
And we'll have a full report on that tomorrow. But just think about the Smart City Initiative starting the way the solar park project started how many years ago?
Exactly.
This is how it starts,
This is
right?
how it starts. And you know what? It ties right into being a smart city. Smart cities do more with good, clean energy.
Right.
And, you know, that's one of the initiatives I see as being a smart city. A 2.5 megawatt solar array on our landfill is smart.
Well, Michelle, thank you for being in the forefront of projects like this. They really are very forward-thinking projects.
Thank you,
without a
Jesse.
doubt. Nice to have you here. See
Always
you again.
Yep.
Okay. To see this interview, again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.
Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.